paranoid.
Nah, it's alright, go on, just be natural, yeah?
Be natural. Oh, natural.
Yeah.
But I'd say, like, Mr Eason, sorry, this is going back to the dry eye thing, in case I'll finish the end of the story and just be like that. Yeah, but anyway, Mr Eason, like, now and again when we had assemblies, every time I look there, I feel like he's talking to the camera, like I'm on telly.
That's alright, yeah, go on.
But anyway, Mr Eason, when we had assemblies, now and again we'd take a random teacher that didn't do assemblies to give the assembly. Anyway, I remember Mr Eason one day, he was giving the assembly and he wasn't up on the stage, he was cool, and he was down with the kids to be like on the same level, and like say like when the stage was about this level, and he'd be standing there like that with his arms like that going, telling the story, I'm cool, I'm with you.
I remember he used to do that actually, yeah.
Man, and all that, like.
Yeah.
So anyway, I remember he told a story anyway, like, his assembly's not to do with the story, but I'll briefly tell you. He was telling a story about how he went on holiday somewhere like Wales. He went on a family holiday to Wales.
Yeah.
And he was going on about how, like, one day he'd gone on a walk and he was down all these country lanes and stuff. He didn't know where they were and he kind of got a bit lost and he come across this cottage.
Yeah.
An old woman in the cottage. And he was like, we knocked on the door and we were like, excuse me, we got lost, we're on holiday. Told the whole story, going through it all for the assembly. Anyway, turns out the old lady was like, oh yeah, you know, just come in. Made him a cup of tea, a bit of cake, he had a chat with her, she was a really nice lady. Anyway, she told him, you've taken a wrong turn, you go back up the road this far, turn left, and where you want to go is about a mile down that way. And he goes, so we left. And you're like, right, thinking it's going to be like the X-Files now. A whole assembly tells us going into loads of detail, and she had this big hedge. And as you go in, she had like these yellow flowers, a couple of blue ones, everything was loads of detail. Like when we left, and it's like, right, where's this going? He's like, And a year later, we went back, and we thought, I know, let's see if we can find that old lady in her cottage again. And like, he's like, going on saying like, they were looking for it, and anyway, you expect something like the X-Files or something to tell the story, and then just go, you know what, we went back, with the cottage. When he goes, and we went back, and anyway, we found the cottage, and we went in, we said, oh, remember us from last year? And she was like, oh, I remember you, did you find that place? And we were like, yeah, we did. Anyway, like, that was it, we said hi, and we moved on, that was the end. And that was the end of the assembly, and everyone was a bit like, well, what the fuck is that story about? But anyway, not his story, the whole point of why I told the story was, what we got onto was the fact when he told the story, he was like that, leaning on the stage. And he'd be like that with his eyes open, and as he was telling the story, he'd be going, we're in Wales. And the thing was, we couldn't find where we were, so, like that. Anyway, we got onto the fact he had his eyes closed as much as you would have your eyes open, and he'd only open his eyes at the opposite, like when a person would blink to wet your eyes, he would open them. So then it became Mr Eason. The joke was, Mr Eason lived in a parallel universe. We were saying Mr Eason's like this all day long. Anyway, he gets into bed and he's like that, fucking knackered, sets his alarm like that, gets into bed and goes. And we play him the next morning, he's like that, and his alarm goes off like that, and he goes, oh. Anyway, that was it. Yeah.